Hey there, gamers all around. Welcome. And here we are again at another Sims 3 build. I am building my dream house, or at least one of my dream houses. This is not my current dream house, just letting you know that this now, or that now. So I built a big old garage, and then I tried putting in like I tried putting in a large parking space and realized that it doesn't fit in there, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go with a regular 3 parking spaces instead. I'm just gonna put them close together. So after I build the garage, I build a music room right next to it. This is not to scale, this is not to size, this is definitely not as I had imagined it. This is just a thought that I had. I'm like, you know what, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll have a 3-car garage, and maybe I'll have a music room. I wasn't very specific when I went into details and saying, oh, I want a music room with a 3-car garage. So I just basically just built rooms next to each other, and then I called it the music room. I wasn't very specific in my ideas, so that's why I have the music room directly next to the garage. I know it doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. Here I am now trying to add in some flooring to the garage, and then I put some wallpaper in there, I think. And then I do the same thing for the music room. I make the music room wood. I make it have some wood, and then I throw it in there. There we go. And then I add wallpaper. Okay, so I add wallpaper to the music room, and then the garage has some wallpaper in there too. I did not paint the outside, and I just realized that I did not make the outside of the house at all decorative. Here I am adding some lights to the 3-car garage, and then here I am adding some lights to the music room. I'm trying to find out what lights would work best for the music room, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the classic square lights. So I do that, and then the next room I make is the kitchen. So here I am adding the instruments now. I add a guitar, a drum set, a piano, and a bass. I do not have a violin because the violin you have to buy online through the EA Origin shop, Sims 3 shop, Sims 3 store. And like, I decided not to do that because, I mean, although I like playing the violin in real life, I can't do that here. So, yeah. There was a patch to the game that would add the violin or add the items usually found, like, bought in the game, then I would gladly, like, buy that patch or, like, get that patch or download it or whatever. So here I am now. I'm building the kitchen. There's the tiles, and then I try to add more tiles to the wall, and I add some lighting. Well, first I'm trying to, yeah. So first I'm trying to add the furniture. So here I am. The refrigerator's on the far side of the wall, and then I add counters, island, a dishwashing machine, a sink, and then I add the microwave the very end, and then some lights. I don't really add the lights till the very end. Here I am. I think that would be a great walkway if I just get rid of that wall. So then I try to tilt and make some islands for the kitchen. This is just an idea. This is just like a rough draft. This is not exactly like, this is not how I exactly saw the dream house in my mind. Like, this is not my envision at all. This is just an idea that I had. Most of my ideas are not very specific. So, like, that's why I say what I say. And then I realized that I needed... Yeah, I tried putting that there and it didn't let me do that. It said it needed to be against the wall. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And then I put it against the wall and I'm like, oh. And then I saw how it was supposed to look and I'm like, no, I don't like that. So I put in a regular sink in there. Regular old kitchen sink in there. And then I realized I don't have a stove, so I tried to... Yeah, I got rid of one of the islands, replaced it with the stove. And then I added some lights. Yeah, I tried adding some lights, realized I didn't have a ceiling, and then that I had to put the wall back in, and then put the light on there. There's a light, I'm putting the lights on there now. Alright, I realized that those are table lights and that they were put on the counter, taking up counter space, taking up floor space, and then I realized I didn't want that because I thought they'd be on the ceiling or on the wall, not like table lights. And I realized I didn't like that because I was taking up kitchen space, like counter space. And you need the counter to be able to cook on for some things. And I am putting the lights on there, and I'm like, oh, why can't I put it in there? Then I realized, oh, I don't have a roof. So then that's when I put the wall back in. And then I basically made sure I had a roof. I went back down, and then I added the light. There's the light. So I added the light. Liked it. There we go. Lit it up. There we go. And then next room, I added some bar stools because I thought that would be a cool addition to add to the kitchen. Just some bar stools by the island. I thought it was a great idea. So that's what I added. And then I put a door there, and then I put the wallpaper back, put the tile wallpaper back. There we go. And then I took down the wall and I built a dining room. Or I built a dining room first, and then no, I'm not building a dining room. I'm building a bathroom. Not bathroom, but yeah, it's a dining room. So I'm building the dining room now. Then I take down the wall because I think I like the idea of like the kitchen and bathroom being, or not the kitchen and bathroom, the kitchen and dining room being the same room. Like, I like that idea, so that's what I did here. I basically put the kitchen and the dining room in the same room, generally speaking. And I tried to put like a nice design for the wall. And I thought it would look beautiful with wood flooring, because I always like the idea of wood flooring for a dining room. I don't know why, I just find that very appealing, personally. Then I went to the dinner table, picked up a dining table, put that down, put some chairs around it, put some, not only lights, but some decorations on the wall. I put some paintings that I thought would be nice for a little sim family to look at while they're having dinner with each other. So I just thought that would be nice. So here I am, I put lights There we go. Okay. Then I had some pictures on the walls. Just for something for the family to look at. All by random. I just select stuff and put them in places. Then the next room I build. The next room I build is basically the bedroom. Master bedroom, to be more exact. Again, with these ideas, I'm not very elaborate. Like, I'm thinking, oh, I think a music room would be great, but I don't have like an envision of like where I want the music room. I don't have like an envision of, oh, the music room probably would be best by the living room or something like that. Like, I have no envision of that. I just have an idea and I just work with it. So I have red wallpaper and a red carpet going, and then I put some lights all around. And then I realized I'm kind of a dummy because I didn't leave enough space for a mirror, which is something that I need. So I put a mirror in later. Okay, so here I am now. Just there we go. Okay, so I had a bed for the bedroom. Put a little painting right by the bed head, the head of the bed. Yeah, just threw something random on there. Added a little wardrobe. I was thinking about adding the dressing and folding, but then as soon as I saw like the design and like the colors, I realized I didn't like it. So then I just put in a regular old dresser right by, you know, right in the bedroom, and I had a nightstand right there. And I put some plants down, some decorations, just for decorations. And then there we go. So that's that. And then I realized I needed a mirror. So I added a clock just because I can. Just because. And then I realized I need a clock on the wall. So I decided, you know what, there's the best place to put it in the dining room. And then I thought about putting it in the dining room, but then I put it in the kitchen. I liked it in the kitchen better. And then here's when I noticed that I realized I didn't have enough room for a mirror on the wall, so then I took down one of the lights, and then I put a mirror on the wall. So, you know, my Sims can look at themselves and, you know, dress themselves accordingly if they want to. And then I went in, found a TV, picked on the TV, tried to find a good TV, and then I discovered I liked the other TV better, so I got that TV, and then I put it in the bedroom, and I put in like a little couch in there, and then I put in a light floor lamp, and then I put in a bookcase so they can read, you know, read, watch TV, you know, sleep in the bedroom, change their clothes, you know, put some makeup on maybe if they want to. So, you know, that's what I decided to do. This is a little slow part. Alright, so here I am. I added. Okay, good. I just added in a little lamp. Next room I build is the master bed, or master bathroom. It's the bathroom part of the master bedroom. It's the bathroom part of the master bathroom. I can't speak. So here I am. I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what would be really great? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe if I had like a little cut-off area, like a small little section that's like cut off from like the actual bathroom, and then have like a laundry room in the bathroom. And for for some reason I like that idea, so I like have like this little cutoff section area. So that way, you know, the bathroom is actually cut off from the rest of the like laundry area. And then I find a toilet that I really like, so then I decide, you know what, I'm gonna use that toilet instead. And then I decided to put that over on the other side. First, I'm trying to figure out where I want it. And I put my shower in because I wanted to figure out, okay, how do I want this angled? And then I realized I like it on the other side. So then I put the toilet next to it. I mean, not next to it, not directly next to it, but you know what I mean. Right next to it. And then I put in the sink. I tried putting in a towel, and then I realized that's the wrong towel that I don't want. I tried finding it. I guess I scrolled it down a little too fast. There it is. I see it in editing, but I didn't see it when I was building this. So yeah. Anyway, so here I am. I'm trying to add some accents, some decorations to, you know, add style, add a little spice to like the bathroom area a little bit more. And I realized I need a mirror, so then I put the mirror there, and then I tried putting in a counter because I was thinking, oh, I want a counter and then a sink, and then I realized that there's not enough room in the bathroom for that. So then I realized, you know what? I'm just gonna move the sink and then swap places with the mirror and the light preserver, because you know I like that as a design. And then later I kind of feel like a dum-dum because you know it's right there, the thing that I was looking for decorations. So then here I am, I go into laundry, and then I put in some washing machine. I put in a washing machine, and I put in a drying machine, and I put some laundry baskets in there because I thought that was a cool idea. And then I put some laundry detergent on top of the dryer because I thought that would be a great idea for decorations. You know, I thought it would go well. Then I tried putting in some like fabric, like bleach or something in there, and it wouldn't let me put more than one item on the dryer, and I didn't like that. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna put it there, I'm not gonna bother. I put in like a soap dispenser by the sink, I put in like combs, toothbrush, you know, right on the sink, because I thought that would be like the perfect place to put there. Then I saw that you could put like a makeup box, you know, on the sink, but I didn't want to put that there because it just felt off. So here I am. I found the towel. So I removed the towel that I had and then put it there. Okay. So then I found some more stuff that I want to like decorate with, and then I find a medicine cabinet, which I thought was, you know, very cool, very useful, and I'm like, you know what, I want this. So I kind of play around with the stuff for a little bit. I got frustrated because I couldn't put it right there. It was on the other side of the wall, and I didn't want it there. So I get a little frustrated, a little irritated that I can't put it on that side, but then I move the life preserver, and then I realized that, you know, for some odd reason, the medicine cabinet couldn't be, like, it was like the life preserver was in the way of the medicine cabinet. So here I am, just adding some random tidbits, random stuff into the laundry room / bathroom area, just because I can. And then, like, I find the makeup box, and I thought that would be great for the bedroom. And I also add the hair dryer to the bedroom. And then after I put some lights and build some windows, build some curtains and blinds, I'm done. Like, I'm basically done building the house. this isn't exactly like my dream house. This is not like the exact like blueprint to blueprint dream house, one of my dream houses that I had. And I wasn't very specific like with this vision that I said, oh, I want a house with a music room, you know, with like little instruments in there that like I can play with, you know, because I'm a musician by heart. So, you know, I was thinking to myself, oh, I like music. I want a little musician room, instrument room that I can like play my little flute on, you know, or my piano, whatever. And I wasn't very specific. So this is just a house with the music room in it. Oh, and I forgot that I did add a family room because I realized that I kind of needed that. So here I am now. I'm building windows because I realized that I need windows. I like natural light, so that's what I'm basically doing right now. I'm just adding as much natural light as I possibly can. So, you know, this is the house build. It's not exact. It's not down to the bone. This is one of my dream houses. This is one of my visions I had. No, it's not. It's not accurate. It's not even close to anything that I've had. This is just an idea that I had that I decided to roll with. And I decided to just go with it. What made me really mad was the fact that like some of these blinds, like they don't align very well with the windows. And it made me kind of upset. But, like, you can build a window and then you can have blinds, but the blinds won't line up with the window. And like those blinds are like too small. But then the blinds that I put on earlier, they were either too big or they didn't line up just right. They were off. And it felt like those blinds were meant for like a 2-story building and not a 1-story building. If that makes sense. If there was an option of like the game gave me an option to move blinds or move windows up and down the wall, which I know there's gonna be like a patch for. Well, not a patch, but like an upgrade for like if I buy like a certain expansion pack, then suddenly I'll be able to move stuff up and down the wall. I don't have that right now, because I'm using my Steam account and not my CDs. But that's besides the point. So, you know, it just kind of irritates me that, like, yes, you can put like blinds on the windows, but they won't be on the windows. They'd be like a little off, and then they won't be. And it just doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't look right, doesn't feel right. That's something that I always say to myself. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. You know, it's what I tell myself in real life, it's what I tell myself in video games. It's what I tell myself when I'm building something. So if I feel that something's a little off, I probably am not going to use that. So that's why I use the blinds that are too small. Because I like the alignment for the blinds that are too small work perfectly fine, but yet the blinds that should be the correct size, they are the right size, they just don't line up with the window, and that just kind of bothers me in the wrong way. So here I am now, I'm building the living room. And I basically put in a TV, like a wall TV. I put in a PlayStation 3. I put in some books. I'll put in some lights. And I put in, either I take down the wall or I put in a door. I think I put in a door. I put in a rug, I put in a coffee table, I put in a love seat. And a couch, well, a love seat, and a single seat couch. Is it a love seat? I'm calling that's the love seat. That's the armchair. That's okay. That's an armchair. That's the word that I was thinking of. Okay, thank you. I got dyslexic for a second. Excuse me. So I put in a rug in there. I just wanted to, you know, make it a little bit more colorful, a bit more styleful. Not everything needs to be white. Oh yeah, I did put in a stereo. Remember now. And I think I might have... No, I put in some alarms. I put in a burglar alarm, then I put in a smoke alarm. I remember. There we go. Smoke alarm in the kitchen, a burglar alarm in the living room. And then I basically put in a PlayStation right on the coffee table. And then I put in a bookcase. I thought it was me looking for a bookcase. I put in some bookcases. And then I build a door right where that wall is, or that wall, that light. 3 bookcases. I move the light a little over, and then I build a door right where that light, right where that lamp is. So then okay, there we go. Okay, so that's my dream house. Well, a version of my dream house. It's not exact. That's the living room. That's the 3-car door garage. That's the music room. The kitchen, the bathroom. The kitchen, the dining room. The bedroom, the bathroom. So after I add in these windows, I'm done with it. I'm done with this build. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Friday. It's Friday. So take care, y'all. Have a nice day. Over and out.
I tried to give away all I had. My mind was full of my mistakes. I've been too fragile through my life, and I'm missing you so bad. Don't know if I should call you back. You know it's getting dark inside my head. I feel there's something that is stopping me now.